At that moment, I was so happy for what I had done, I ran home to tell my parents that I got the part as a mime in a play. At that moment, I was so angry because I was jealous of my sisters. I was so angry I hid myself in a closet. People will use that moment as an excuse. I was so angry at that moment, I hit the wall. But now look what I have to do. Pay for damages. But look at the good moments. I was so happy at that moment, I picked up my phone, texted everybody. I texted every person I could think of. I could texted my friends, I texted everybody. I got the part in a play. That's the good moments. It's the bad moments that people keep their eyes open for. And those bad moments, the bad ways are raising my voice. You raise your voice, and, when other people raise their voices at me, I don't personally like that. But, I get that feeling, when I've done it, or when I do it, or have done it, I can understand how that feels upon other people. I mean, raising your voice is one thing, okay, but actually, using your words instead of your fists are good, but using your fists, that's going to get you in a lot of bad places. I think I need to change about what I said just seconds ago, and that was using your words. Actually, come to think of it, both using your words and fists could get you into serious trouble. For instance, what could we say with our words? Well, we can say a lot of good stuff like, hello, I love your outfit, I like the suit, I like the phone, I like the microphone. And the bad things that we could say could get us seriously charged. For instance, threats. I was so angry at that moment, I threatened that man. I threatened that I was going to do this. Now, threats, I know they're not actions and you're not physically harming someone with a fist, but you warned him, or you didn't warn him at all. You said something extremely scary, and now you're probably going to get charged or worse. So come to think of it, using your words can be just as powerful as using your fists. And I've seen that personally myself. I mean, I said threats once in high school. Well, maybe not in high school. I can't remember the last time I made a threat. But I do remember one time I made a threat and I was in elementary school. I got in serious trouble because I was angry at that moment. And since then I learned that it's bad to do threats. And it's also bad to say, you can't call people names. Sure, calling people like the other names that we call, idiots and morons, that's one thing, but calling people more serious names, such as racially offensive names, people are going to remember you for that forever. This video was a bit of an educational purpose for young children, people who are like my little cousins, who are learning, and I think that children who are old enough to understand some things should watch this video and maybe have a sit down with your parents and talk things over about the moment. Say, like, Mom, Dad, what does it mean by they did this at the moment? Should I use it as an excuse? Well, let me answer that for you right now. No, you should never use the moment as an excuse. Millions of people sure have. I have before. And honestly, that doesn't get you any place. It'll just be like, that's not an excuse. You still did it, and you're paying for it. Or for the good moments, like, oh, really, that's exciting. But be careful when I actually should say this too, be careful when you're excited at the good moments, because the good moments, you might exaggerate some stuff. And exaggeration could also lead to some bad stuff.